I think.
The 100th
They
Division?
were more down to business
Uh-huh.
rather than with all these the regulations and all that stuff they had.
Uh-huh.
They kind of cleaned up it was for some reason or other, it was different.
Well, when you got to the 100th Division, were you pretty sure you were going to go overseas?
Pardon?
When you got to the 100th Division, were you pretty certain that you were going overseas?
Yeah, they were going overseas, yeah.
Yeah, so you knew that from the beginning.
Well, they hadn't set any date they were going to go, but you kind of figured they were.
Uh-huh.
Well, they hadn't set any date for the 100th to go. But they had all the advanced training and all that,
Uh-huh.
maneuvers and all these advanced training that you get.
So you knew from the beginning if they went, they'd go to Europe?
Hmm?
Did you know if they'd go to Europe, if the 100th Division, did you know that if they went, they'd go to Europe?
For the war?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know anything about it before I got there,
Right, but once when you were in the 100th Division, they were training you for European combat.
European?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of looked like that in the way they trained. Like, we when they were training, like it was getting close to the invasion,
Uh-huh.
and they were getting all this training. They had these high walls they built,
Uh-huh.
and then they had this cargo nets that they hung on the side. Then they had a simulated landing craft below it.
Uh-huh.
So you'd walk up this stairway and with full packing and climb down there and get into the landing craft. So they'd practice this sense, like you're getting off the side of a ship and into the landing craft.
Uh-huh.
So you knew they were planning on going someplace for an invasion.
Yeah.
At least, you didn't know, but you figured it. But then, we were fortunate for us. We were late for the Normandy.
Yeah.
If it had been another few months different, they might have been overseas. They would have. So that was one thing that we were fortunate in.
Well, you started training in can you remember what month of when you started training with the 100th?
Probably in March. It might have been in May or
Was before D-Day.
June or
It was before D-Day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before D-Day.
Mm-hmm. And then
being they were taking all these guys out of this cadet program. They're all the right age and all that. You figure they told us when we got on notice at Shepherd Field. They told us the reason that they were doing it.
Uh-huh.
We had a telegram from General Arnold. He was the head of the Air Force. He's saying the reason they were doing this because they needed guys that age for infantry, and they were planning the invasion, So they were trying to get all So that was, I thought later on, if they'd asked me later on to go to that infantry school at Fort Benning, I might have taken it. It would have stalled another 3 months. Maybe I'd have got, no, it still would have been done before they went overseas. If I'd made it through it.
Yeah.
I passed. Every once in a while I heard a guy had been there to school and washed out.
Uh-huh.
They say they were so tough on you that infantry school, that Fort Benning, for training what they needed. Oh, I don't know why they want all these young guys for platoon leaders, these second lieutenants. It seemed like they liked these young guys.
Uh-huh.